there, warm welcome. You're watching Blueprint Exclusive and I'm Meghna Deka. Well, on the first day of the year, Prime Minister's meeting with the iconic Punjabi singer Diljit Dosanjh has taken the internet by storm. Both the Prime Minister as well as the singer, they both shared different images of this meeting that they had together, as you can see on your screens. In fact, Diljit Dosanjh described the meeting as a fantastic start to the new year, while Prime Minister Modi praised his journey from humble beginnings to international stardom. In fact, let's get you some of the glimpses of the meeting, and after that we are going to tell you why this innocuous meeting between the singer and the Prime Minister has raised the hackles of the opposition and the ecosystem. Watch this.
हिंदुस्तान के गांव का एक लड़का जब दुनिया में नाम रोशन करता है तो अच्छा लगता है। आपके परिवार ने नाम दिलजीत रखा तो आप जीतते ही जाते हो लोगों को।
हम पढ़ते थे कि मेरा भारत महान। जब मैं भारत घूमा ना जी पूरा तो मेरे को पता चला ये क्यों कहते हैं मेरा भारत महान।
सचमुच में भारत की विशालता एक अपना शक्ति है। हम लोग एक वाइब्रेंट सोसाइटी है।
भारत में सबसे बड़ा कोई जादू जिसको कह लो तो वो योग है।
और जिसने योगा को अनुभव किया है वो उसकी ताकत जानता है।
मैंने आपका इंटरव्यू देखा था सर अभी हाल ही में। हमारे लिए आप प्रधानमंत्री एक बहुत बड़ा पद है, तो हम शायद एक जो उसके पीछे एक माँ और बेटा और इंसान है वो कई बार वो हो जाता है, क्योंकि एक औहदा बहुत बड़ा है। जब आप अपने माँ को लेके और गंगा मैया को लेके वो दिल भरा वो टच होता था। एक्चुअली ये दिल से बात निकली है तभी दिल तक गई। ओ कहंदे किथे है तेरा रब दिसदा ही नहीं, मैं कहा अखां बंद कर ध्यान तर महसूस कर, गुरु नानक ता अंग संग है तू ही बस गैर हाजिर है, गुरु नानक गुरु नानक गुरु नानक।
Well, you just got a glimpse of the interaction that Diljit Dosanjh had with the Prime Minister. They also sang pious songs dedicated to Guru Nanak Ji. Meanwhile, let's also tell you what they posted on social media after this meeting. Well, both of them posted. You have the Prime Minister who had said a great interaction with Diljit Dosanjh. On the other hand, you had Diljit Dosanjh saying it was a fantastic start to 2025. Prime Minister also said he's truly multifaceted, blending talent and tradition. You have Diljit Dosanjh who said very memorable meeting with the Prime Minister that he had. He also said we talked about a lot of things, including music. Of course, you had the Prime Minister saying that we connected over music, over culture and much more. It seems to be a meeting between the Prime Minister of a nation who hailed the diversity of India and the depth of India's culture. Unfortunately, this doesn't seem to have gone down too well with others. Well, this meeting has drawn a lot of backlash from protesting farmers who have now questioned Diljit Dosanjh's commitment to their cause. Remember, Diljit Dosanjh in 2020 had been very vocal about expressing his support and stood in solidarity with the farmer issue over the farm laws. The farmer leaders have now expressed disappointment, suggesting that Diljit Dosanjh's actions contradicted his earlier vocal support. Let's take you across through some of the reactions which are becoming in.
अगर वो मोर्चे च आ जाते जिवें डल्लेवाल साहब नूं अज 38वां दिन हैगा मरण वर्त ते, तो एक बड़ा बल मिलदा मेरी समझ के मुताबिक। और जिथे उन्होंने पंजाबी का नाम बड़ा रोशन किया पूरे वर्ल्ड दे विच, तां इत्थे आउणे नाल भी एक सानू जिहड़ा मोर्चिआं नूं बल मिलना सीगा ਉਹ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਵੱਡੀ ਉਹ ਸੀਗੀ। ਪਰ ਬਾਕੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਮਿਲੇ ਉਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਨਿੱਜੀ ਫੈਸਲਾ। ਚਾਹੇ ਦਸਾਂਝ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਜੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂ, ਜਦੋਂ 2020 ਜਾਂ 21 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਮੋਰਚਾ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਏ ਤੇ, ਅਗਰ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਬਲ ਮਿਲਣਾ।
Now, interestingly, Diljit's meeting with Prime Minister Modi has also raked off a political storm, with the Congress claiming that the singer wore a black turban. Remember, he went to meet the Prime Minister. He was wearing all black, a black suit and a black turban. So the Congress says that this is to voice his protest in front of the Prime Minister. The BJP has hit back and said that the Congress was rattled by the meeting and was having a meltdown. Watch this war of words.
कल से भारतीय जनता पार्टी के समर्थक दिलजीत दोसांझ की और प्रधानमंत्री जी की मुलाकात को लेकर के तमाम तरीके की बातें कर रहे हैं, बहुत खुश हो रहे हैं, तमाम तरीके से किस्सा बयानी कर रहे हैं कि प्रधानमंत्री जी ऐसे हो गए, प्रधानमंत्री जी अभी ये हो गए। लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी वालों, दिलजीत दोसांझ काली पगड़ी पहन के आया था और काला रंग प्रतीक है विरोध का। तो दिलजीत दोसांझ, जहां तक मेरी समझ है, वो कहीं न कहीं काले रंग के कपड़े और काले रंग की पगड़ी पहन करके उसने अपना विरोध व्यक्त किया।
जो सबसे अवेटेड मैशअप था 2025 का, दिलजीत मीट्स प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी, वो देखकर तो कांग्रेस के इकोसिस्टम में पूरा मेल्टडाउन आ चुका है। अरे कांग्रेस पार्टी और अपना इकोसिस्टम जो कल तक दिलजीत के गाने गा रहा था, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जिस प्रकार से दिल जीत लिया, उसके बाद इनका दिल क्यों टूट गया है? क्या एक कलाकार अपने देश के प्रधानमंत्री से मिलकर भारत की, संगीत की और धर्म की बात नहीं कर सकता? इतनी संकुचित नैरो माइंडसेट है आपकी कि कलाकारों को भी पॉलिटिकल आइडियोलॉजी में बांट देते हैं। हम तो कभी कलाकारों को आइडियोलॉजी के हिसाब से या पॉलिटिक्स के हिसाब से नहीं देखते।
Well, let me go across to our panelists. Joining us today on the show, we have Prabloch Singh, a lawyer and a political analyst. Dr. Nikul Patel is back on the show, leader with the Congress party. Dr. Patel, I'm going to come to you first because Diljit, of course, put out that video. And with that, he also put out several such snippets. And one of the things that he said, I saw your recent interview. For us, you're the Prime Minister. It's a big post. So sometimes we forget that there is a son and a human being occupying it. When you talk about your mother or when you talk about Ma Ganga, our hearts are overcome with emotions. This is what Diljit said. What Congress has said that he wore a black suit in protest. Why is Congress having a meltdown?
Yeah, I think anybody in the country can go and meet the Honorable Prime Minister if he gives appointment. And Prime Minister is a democratically elected and Prime Minister of our country. Diljit Singh Dosa is definitely a celebrity who is a singer, and we know everyone very well who is. And suppose the Congress leader to whom you are quoting that we are opposing, but we are not opposing the meeting. Firstly, you can rightly hear the statement given by the Congress leader that Bharatiya Janata Party is promoting the meeting as a political event, and they are feeling that if Diljit Singh is coming to meet Prime Minister, they are addressing so many issues and that will be resolved. Now that is not correct. He had gone for a personal meet and it cannot be correlated by Bharatiya Janata Party as a political meeting. If they are quoting a political meeting, then in political terms.
But Dr. Nikul Patel, sorry to interrupt you, but your own alliance partner, you had the Samajwadi Party saying if there is some kind of political pressure, if there is some kind of pressure on Diljit to go and meet the Prime Minister, he should come out and openly talk about it. These are insinuations which have been made by the Congress and your alliance partners, not by the BJP, adding politics to this meeting.
The Bharatiya Janata Party is promoting the meeting. That is what the Congress is saying. And if you see, if they are promoting the meeting, then if it is a personal meet or a political meet, that also must be cleared by Bharatiya Janata Party. And if it is a political meet, then definitely...
He's a singer. How can it be a political meeting?
That Bharatiya Janata Party is telling. Okay. We are not telling. If Bharatiya Janata Party is claiming, then we as a opposition would like to tell them that if in the political environment, if anybody goes with a black color, it's a black color is a color of opposition. And that is what we are claiming. If it is not a political meet, then anybody can go and meet the Prime Minister. We don't have any problem.
Prabloch Lochan, would you like to come in? Wearing black is a mark of protest. The Congress says that. If it is not political, is the BJP trying to project it as a political meeting? Perhaps get some kind of brownie points when it comes to the farmers ahead of the Delhi polls?
Meghna, thank you. First of all, Happy New Year and Happy New Year to everybody watching the show. But in the same breath, I'd like to convey my condolences to the Congress party because it appears that on the 1st of January, one of their biggest nightmares turned out to be true. And secondly, I think our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, on 1st of January, by doing this collab with another greatest of all times, has broken the heart of Congress leaders. He should have chosen some other day, because I think I can smell something burning. Congress party will never be able to come out of this setback, because it has broken their morale, because for the last few years, all they were relishing on was moral victory. That too will become a distant dream very soon, it appears, because this is a great meeting. And I think on 1st of January, Diljit Dosanjh and Prime Minister coming together.
But is this a moral victory for the BJP? Prabloch Loschan, is it something that is a moment of victory for the BJP? Then why? He's just a private citizen meeting the Prime Minister.
Beginning to the new year. So I understand Congress is feeling very bad. They are sulking right now. So I understand all that. I don't expect Congress to feel any better than what they're doing right now, because it's probably the worst start to the new year for the Congress party. It will take them a lot of time to get over this, if at all they do.
Well, Prabloch, you didn't answer my question. If you are saying that this is a great start for the Prime Minister, why are we attributing so much significance to the singer meeting the Prime Minister, as all of them does? Because after all, he's the democratically elected Prime Minister. It's a thumbs up for democracy. It's a thumbs up by the singer for the governance, but it is not about a party. It's not about him supporting the BJP, Prabloch, and that's what Nikul Patel had pointed out.
Diljit Dosanjh is a very, very vocal artist. Apart from the fact that he's a great singer, he's also very expressive on stage. So, whenever he's been outspoken about things, whenever he's like, okay, oh no, the infrastructure isn't great, Congress party picks that part up and tries to attribute it as criticism of the government. Now, when they see Diljit Dosanjh and the Prime Minister together doing a collab, they have nowhere to go. The Congress is trying to hide, because...
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Let me put that across to Nikul Patel. If these are just meetings which are happening, isn't it the Congress which has politicized the singer and the star Diljit Dosanjh? Because Supriya Shrinet, let me remind you, Dr. Patel, Supriya Shrinet has said that it takes a brave man to stand apart from the crowd and shine. Diljit Dosanjh dedicated his concert to Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, a gesture that sets him apart from most of the others, a bunch of cowards who didn't have the decency to condole the death of India's former Prime Minister. Who's politicizing his stardom? Nikul Patel?
See, again, I would like to say that Daljit Singh Dosha, a singer, and if he is a singer, then he must act what he is. Now, if he is meeting a Prime Minister, we don't have any issue, and we don't...
You only have an issue if he does something which doesn't support you.
My friend told that we are having a pain that why Daljit Singh is meeting a Prime Minister. I think anybody can meet, any singer can meet, and definitely if Bharatiya Janata Party wants to marginalize the meeting as the best meeting in the year, and they are stating that this meeting is going to make a difference to the entire country, I would like to take a note and answer that how a meeting of a singer with the Prime Minister is going to change the course of our country. I am still amazed about it. But if Bharatiya Janata Party is feeling that...
There's something called a soft power. Nikul Patel, Dr. Nikul Patel, if he was a nobody, Congress leader, spokesperson, national spokesperson wouldn't be tweeting about it. That is something that the Congress has done.
When the tweet was there, first the meeting was
Prabloch Lochan, closing comments? Prabloch Singh?
Great musician. They just insulted a great musician by calling him a nobody. So this is what Congress ends up doing every time. If they think that, the narrative suits them, the person is a times. But if they think that the
he's brave when he hailed,
they start calling that person nobody.
Diljit Dosanjh was tagged as being great when he paid a tribute to Dr. Manmohan Singh. Today, however, for the Congress, he is a nobody because he met the Prime Minister, and it doesn't matter. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Well, unfortunately, we are running out of time, gentlemen. Thank you so much, Prabloch Singh, for joining us, as well as Dr. Nikul Patel. On that note, a short break. Don't go anywhere.